Hello to you all citizens of the world. I know we are living in a really hard and tough period of time. Everything is complicated around us and we are so confused. But I have a very important message to share with you guys. Please be carefully listen to this very important message, because your life, your children's life, your family life, everybody life are depend on this following message. We're so confused in the last few months especially about this new virus which came and broke everybody's life, your life, my life, everybody's life. We even cannot go outside easily. A lot of job broke. We cannot even travel. We cannot do a lot of easier stuff, a lot of normal stuff which we was going to do in our life. We are not anymore able to do that. So what's happening really? This is your question, everybody's question. But listen to me guys. I'm gonna give you the few key words. I repeat again, few key words which everything is happening in this world has a connection to these words. Everything is happening in our earth, in our worlds. It's straight connection with these few words, key words I'm gonna tell you. Please listen this be carefully. Then later you can understand this is not that complicated as how you was thinking. This is actually easy, and you can understand what they planned for us. When I say they, a lot of you guys understand what I mean. The big power, the powers, the big family, whatever you want to call them, the Freemasons, whatever you want to call them, the people who control the world, they have a plan for us. And I'm gonna explain you in moments. I'm gonna explain you in moments about their plan, and just you can understand what's happening in this world. Please be carefully listen to this few keywords I'm gonna tell you. Number 1, the COVID-19 or coronavirus. Number 2, the United States following election. Number 3, global warming. Number 4, the population of the world. So in next 45 minutes, 40 minutes, I'm not sure, I'm gonna explain you how the connection between this world can unable to change everything's around us. And it's already start from 7 or 8 months ago. And this is, guys, listen, this is just beginning. This is just a start. This is going to get more complicated. So if you knows what's happening, the point is, if you knows what's happening around us, you can make a better decision for yourself, your family, for everyone you like. That's why I am gonna tell you this. So please listen. Great people of the world, the first reason we are living in this kind of situation right now, this hard and tough situation, the first reason is because of the population of the world, which is about the 8 billion people. This is unbelievable. Our world, our earth, cannot handle more than 3 or maximum 4 billion people in the same time. But right now, 8 billion person living in this earth. What does that mean? That means there is not enough energy, enough food, enough supply, enough everything for this kind of population. So, many of you thinking the solution should be the next world war. But I have to tell you, it's wrong. This idea is fail. And why? The reason is because the next world war gonna be the nuclear war. That's mean it not just bring down the population of the world, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna break our world, our earth. The jungles, rivers, sea, everything's on that's gonna break. So that's mean there is no more earth, no more world. So of course they are not going after this kind of plan, this kind of crazy plan actually, because they want to control the world, the Freemasons, the power of the world, the big family, they want to control the world. But when everything is broke, so they don't have any things to control. So this idea is failed. But still, they have to make some idea to bring down the population of the world, or at least do something to control this kind of population, because as I told you, there is no much energy, no much supply for this 8 billion person. So they are also smart, they are also thinking about this kind of stuff even more serious than normal people. So that's why, listen to me, be careful in this one. That's why coronaviruses came to our world. That's why coronaviruses came to our world. But how? Many of you thinking this coronavirus should kill a lot of persons, so the population of the world coming down? No. It's not actually, it's not a job for this virus. Or even some of you thinking maybe some serious other virus, more serious than this virus will come. And this is just for the test. Let's see that. But what I'm gonna tell you, and as I told you, every of that word, that keywords I just give you in the first are connecting to each other. You're gonna understand that now what I mean. A lot of people thought the 2020 should be the revolution or evolution of the technology. But what we just saw, it was the virus, actually an evolution of virus. And this new virus came to our world, and we just got shocked. Listen, if 1 year ago someone was just going to tell you what one kind of the virus will come to the world, and it will break everything, will close every place, will close the countries, borders, businesses, and that virus gonna kill the people, I'm pretty sure each one of you was laughing to the person who was telling you this and say, oh, it's not a Hollywood movie, it's the real life. But you just saw it happened. It already happened, right? Then why I just told you about this? I told you about this because I'm gonna tell you some things. Maybe you, right now, when you hear about that, you think, no, it's not a possible. It's not a possible. But I just told you that a story to tell you everything is possible in our world. This is just matter of the time to first make your mind ready for that. And the coronavirus just came to make your mind ready for some evolution which going to be happening. And this is exactly connecting to the population of the world, which should come down, or somehow they can handle the energy and food for this kind of the population. So what's going on really, guys? Right now coronavirus is here about 7 or 8 months, and many of you are used to this virus. What I mean to used to this virus, I mean it's not like the first days everybody panic and say, wow, what's happening, we are going to die or not. Right now people are used to this virus, and what I'm gonna tell you is you're not panicking or something. Even some of you are not wearing mask anymore or washing your hands like the first days when this virus came to our world. Am I right? Am I right? So that's mean the first level is done, which this virus came, and you are going to use to that. It's already done. So what is the next step, guys? What you think? Already the first step is done, which you are used to this virus. See the fact, please see the fact. Right now you are staying at home. You are not going outside anymore, or not like before. You are not going to the crowd places. You are not going to the party, disco, shopping mall, swimming pool, a lot of crowd places which you used to go. Most of the people are staying at home or staying in the safe place, which less people are there, or just the families, you know. So this is what they want. This is why the coronavirus came. What? Because they just keep you in your own home? Just that? No. This is just start. As I told you, this is just beginning. The real plan is, guys, please listen to me, be carefully. This is one of the most important sentence you can hear from everyone. The plan is that they want to, the big powers, whatever you want to call them, they want to make your world completely online. Completely online. What does that mean? That's mean you're just staying at your home, and you're not going anymore outside. You're not doing anything you used to do, and whatever you want to do, you just do from your home. And many of you thinking, wow, it's not possible. We cannot do anything from our home. Many of you still thinking that way, right? Am I right? But I am explaining you how it's going to be. Guys, as I told you, without the 2020 is going to be the revolution of technology. Actually it is. But not in that way which we was expecting to. No. Because people was not still ready for that kind of technology. But as I told you again, I give you some keyword, and every word has a connection to each other. Listen, just listen. Now I'm gonna explain you the connection of the coronavirus, the population of the world. This is, and I'm later different word I'm making the connection after that, and you can see. This coronavirus came to make you stay at home, and about the technology. This world now is faster, is improving technology. which it was. But we as a human who was living in this world was not ready to jump that much for the technology, which make you stay at home and from your home do everything, and I mean everything you want to do. It was not ready. And why I am keep telling you to keeping you stay at home they want? Because of the population. The world cannot handle 8 billion running, walking person in the street. Why? Because there is not enough energy. I mean, from car, everything's, I mean, food, supplies, everything's, you know, you just name it, many things. The world is not enough, don't have enough for 8 billion person. They have a way to bring down the population, and I mean, they killed a lot of person, but they don't want to do that because it's not a reasonable, it's not a logical thing, idea. It's not at all. But they thought what is the best for control this 8 billion person, controlling the 8 billion person. And it's the best way if you just stay at your home and everything you want to do is just do it from your own home, own your room. And how? With the cell phone? With a laptop? No. This is just a technology from ages ago, what you want to call it. That's why they are the big tech companies. Maybe you was not clearly seen last 6 or 7 years. They are going to make your world virtual. Of course, you saw a lot of virtual glasses, virtual headset, and you was not really interested. Some of you was interested, but for many of you was not really that important subject. But this is the future, guys. This is the future, what they plan for us. And I have to tell you one thing. This technology is already complete. It already works. So if it already works, why a lot of people still using the cell phone in their own hand or laptop? Why they are not using the headset or something like that? Why? What is the reason? If this is already done, the reason is because of the developer who making the app and program for your device. Just imagine easily. You have the best cell phone, I don't know, iPhone 11, iPhone 12, whatever just came, iPhone 12, or best cell phone in your hand. Best camera, best display, best everything in your cell phone. I am asking you straight this question. Answer me. If in your cell phone are not available any apps, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, thousands of apps, TikTok, thousands of apps you are using in a day. If any of that was not available in your cell phone, so why you need this kind of the good cell phone in your hand? Even it works? No. The cell phone is not just work because of themselves, because of not the great cell phone in your hand. It's work because of the application on that. The application making the cell phone great. You know? So this is all about the virtual reality, and especially I tell you AR, which is much better than VR, because in the AR you can also see the world around you. You just don't need like a VR, put one headset and just see everything on headset, and you cannot making connection with the outward. even in your room, in your home, every place you're using it. In AR, you have one glasses in your eyes, you can see everything's extra which come with that glasses, every things, and you also can connect with the real world at the same time. And this is what the plan they made for us, and it's not a bad, actually it's not a bad. Soon as the developer is coming and making app for this kind of stuff, this kind of VR or AR, I promise it's going to be really enjoyable for you. It's much, and you just soon as you just making connection with that new technology, you just put away your cell phone to the garbage, and because you can do many things, even you cannot believe yourself with that kind of the technology. You can even travel from your own room to Paris, Italy, many country, and exactly you feeling you are there, because and this is the developer, the great developer can make a better program and app. The only things right now is not available, and is the app and program for the virtual reality glasses or whatever, or especially AR. They will come soon. I promise you, in year or 2 years, a lot of this kind of the stuff happening. But I'm not going to, and by the way, you can do everything you want with that, everything. But I'm not going to talk about this kind of technology stuff anymore. I just want to tell you you just have some view about that. So this is the what coronavirus is, doing, why the coronavirus is here. That's the reason, that right now. And about the global warming, which is very important, and I'm pretty sure many of you are so worried about that. I have to tell you from here right now, you don't need to be more worried anymore. Why? Because this is also automatically solved. When you stay at home, when you're not going outside, when you're not going with your car outside, with the plane from one place to other place, with the train, and a lot of stuff, which is going to make this earth warm. So you don't need to be more worried anymore. And I tell you, this is just a start. Remember my word, this is just a start. Remember, until 6-7 years ago, the oil company never let the electric car coming to the world, which it could become about 30-40 years ago, but they never let the big powers, they never let. But they understand also how dangerous it could be for making world warmer, and how it could be disaster. So they finally agreed to do that. And it is going to be continue. Everything is going working with electric, not anymore kind of the oil like companies which broke the weather or something like that. As I told you guys, one good politic plan is not just targeting one subject. It's the good politic plan is targeting many subjects in same time. And it's a good plan, I believe. It's not just, to bring down the population or keep the people at home. Also, this plan gonna save our earth from the global warming too. Okay? But in our world, everything is not going with one idea. There is many different ideas because we have many different powerful people around the world, and they want to put their idea first. Am I right? So there is not always everything going in the perfect way. As many of you knows, China already own the world. Yeah, already own the world. The economy of the China is the greatest in the world right now. And if I want to give you the example, who listening to me right now, just look at your shirt. Just look around yourself. Everything's around yourself. Everything is made by China. Even your iPhone in your hands. So, of course, every country thinking about the victory, thinking to be the first country in the world, thinking to get better, you know, thinking about the get better position or level in the world, every country. And I don't judge them, because this is right for every country to do that. For about 25-30 years, China was hard working to get to this place which you see right now. And I don't know about that how, but the United States, which was the first powerful country in the world, let that happen. And now they knows it's really disaster for their country, for United States. And they understand that, and they are gonna, because they are going to second easily. I can't say in economy stuff right now United States are really rely on China. I mean, if China today don't shipping anything to the world and United States, every country gonna broke. One word, broke. So remember, I don't know how many of you had traveled to China before, or how many of you watched maybe from YouTube and any different media about China, or watching the cities in China. But what I know about this country is, this is the only country easily, and listen to me, easily can get the place of the United States in the world and come and be the first country about everything. Listen to me, I'm not talking about economy stuff, about the money, about the business, some like this kind of. No, I'm not just talking about many stuff. Already China owned the world about the economy. That's done. But China is huge country. China already have 30 or 40 big cities, and each one of that cities is easily, you can compare that to the New York or Los Angeles or any big cities in the United States, about how beautiful that city is, and how big that city is, and how clean, and how ready for accept the tourist. Listen to me, accept the tourist and people. Year by year, the tourists which going to China are getting higher and higher. You know that about this. So this is the only country can get the United States of America, place of United States of America easily. This is gonna happen, listen to me, and this is gonna happen in next 3 or 4 years. As I saw in middle of the 2024, close to 2025, about the economy is going exactly the China completely getting the United States, and in 2028 the United States become the GDP, what they call it, half of the China in 2028. That's been 8 years from now. Okay, and of course guys, they don't want to happen that. Every country thinking about their country. Every country. That's why I told you again, everything has a connection to each other, remember? And here is the keyword I gave you before. Presidential election in the United States. United States understand this failure for that country in 4 or 5 years ago. That's why Donald Trump came. Because, listen to me, first of all, I'm not judging, I'm not talking any bad or good about any of these two candidates, Biden or Trump. I just say the facts. And you are the person who can decide. If you're living in the United States, you can't decide what to do. I'm not talking about the politics, I don't want to, something like that. But what I see, the Donald Trump personality, you know that. He is a very proud guy, very proud. And maybe he's right, because over 50 years or 50 years plus, he was the very famous in the United States. He built a lot of building, hotel, tower, and he had an empire. And of course, when you are in the greatest country in the world, you be the powerful for over 50 years, you are going to be proud of yourself. This is normal. Who cannot? Just name it if you know someone could control and they don't be that much proud. I don't think so anybody can. But this other personality he has, he is strong. He's really strong. He already have everything. He did everything in his life. Right? He became a billionaire. He came to the media. He did whatever he wanted to do in media, in TV, and now he is looking for legacy for himself. And in this time in the world, China is going to win the war. In one word, in one sentence, if I want to tell you, China gonna win the world, own the world, not just own the United, own the world. And he understands this is the time for he to come, and because his personality, you know how his personality, I don't want to explain. And many people don't like his personality, how he speak, how he act. But also from other side, this kind of the personality can help the United States for give the order, straight order to the other country. You know, he say, I'm not a politician. I think he's not. Many of you knows he's not. So he want to save the United States, because if he don't do that, 3 years, 4 years, it's just a matter of time, and short time, to China win over United States. From other, and you saw what happening in the last 4 years about the Huawei company, how he banned that company, and many other stuff. He just taxes or everything he put for China. I'm not a politician. I don't know, but I just hear in the news. I just say the fact. So now he want to help to United States, and he want to keep United States strong again. But this is difficult, guys. China already did whatever they need to own the world. This is really difficult. From other side, I see this Biden is a Democrat. You know, he's speaking very nicely, as same as Barack Obama. He was also a nice president. But this is just politics, guys. I tell you very important things. Please listen to me. Again, I want to connect one after that keywords to each other, as I told you. Also, as I told you, always one plan is not targeting one thing. One politic plan is not just all targeting one, it's going after many targets, you know. This virus just came when 7 or 8 months ago, when the United States of America the economy was going up and was going to get the best economy of the United States history. This is not just by luck this coronavirus came, and also, as I told you, what is the plan for making the world online? That's the plan also. That's the plan also. Also, from other side, what have done this coronavirus to Donald Trump is broke his economy, which he had made in 3 or 4 months or something like that. And now, because as I told you, they don't, of course, they don't want someone like Donald Trump, because he's so strict. He's so strict. China. You don't want that kind of the person. And this coronavirus could broke the economy of United States, as how you see right now. And now this is happening. Nobody knows who's gonna be the next president, right? Nobody knows. But if you ask the people in 6, 7, or 8 months ago, people say, of course, Donald Trump, because he made the economy great. Again, I'm not judging, I'm not thinking. I just say that read the fact. Also, Joe Biden is a nice guy. I don't say anything. I don't wanna go inside the politics straight. So guys, this is what I think is going to be happening. If Donald Trump is going to be the president, he try his best for the bring back the economy. I told you, he want to open the places. Yeah, that's right. Maybe more people is going to kill by this virus. Of course, when the more places is going to be open. But he want to make everything normal as how it was before. This is his plan. And he's trying to just bring soon the vaccine, which personally I don't believe that's, it's good. At least it be like what we are thinking about vaccine and how it should be. I don't think so. I think maybe some things has come out and help a little bit, but it's not completely, bring out the virus. From other side, Biden say he want to keep closed the places until the vaccine or cure come out, which is, nobody knows when is exactly come out. But guys, listen again. In 2 ways, still, as I told you, we are getting to the point which this coronavirus came to control the population of the world, which is the most important things this is the most important things right now in the world, because the world cannot handle more than this, and even half of that this cannot handle. And world is going to be online anyway, online. You know that? So, make yourself ready for what I just told you. I just told this story to you to clear your mind what is happening behind you, beside you. And when you know better, you can act better. You can make a better plan. So, this was all I wanted to tell you. Now you know many stuff. You just make what is the best for you and what you wanna do. I hope we still have a wonderful earth, wonderful world, and we can enjoy in this life same as before. I don't know how it's going to be next 10 or 20 years, but I just hope everything is going to be fine. Guys, please share this video if you find it useful, because I believe the big power, these big giant tech power companies don't want this kind of the message here from the people, and they understand what's happening around them. So please just share it as how you can do that with any app, any software you can use, to other people. Your friend, your family can also hear about that, and they can make a better decision for themselves. I am so grateful and thank you because you heard what I said, and I wish we have a better world and we can enjoy again this life. Thanks a lot.